Boy Knight here, and welcome to a new loot video. This is my very first one, to be exact. Today we will be killing 1,000 spiritual mages located in the God Wars dungeon, Saradomin encampment. Now these do have a requirement of 83 Slayer to kill. You must also have partial completion of the Troll Stronghold to get access to the large boulder requiring either 60 strength or agility, as well as a rope if this is your first time going to God Wars. That being said, you're also going to have a secondary rope for the Sarah encampment to get there. Before you get to the boulder, be sure to turn on Protect from Range, because there are around 5 or 6 troll rock throwers up on the top of the mountain that will be in a multi-combat area while you're trying to get to the boulder, and they will kill you without Protect from Range on. So be careful. And after you cross the boulder, be sure to turn on Protect from Melee, because they're level 132 wolves on the other side. Also, your run energy is going to be drained as well as some of your stats. So be sure that Protect from Melee is on, because they do hit hard and you will die. There's 2 different ways you can actually get to God Wars, one of which I'm using, which is the Trollheim teleport, which requires the completion of the quest Edgar's Ruse and 61 magic for the teleportation tablet, which you can actually make by using the house teleport tab and a scroll of redirection, which is a nightmare zone minigame reward. The second way is by using a games necklace to birthrock and running all the way, but this method does require you to have climbing boots, and it's also recommended you bring some staminas, because you're definitely going to be out of run energy by the time you get there. Probably not even halfway there. I'm going to post a link in the description for a map if this is your first time going from Birthrock, so don't worry. Inside the encampment, you're going to need at least 2 god items depending on which encampment you decide to go to. Since I'm in the Saradomin encampment, I will have a Holy Blessing, which is a Saradomin item, and Zamorak D'hide boots. This is because in the Saradomin encampment there are Zamorak followers. Now when you reach the entrance to the Sarah encampment for the first time, if this is your first time, you're going to have to use a rope to be able to climb down to where the 3 spiritual mages are. For my gear setup, I'm using full Elite Void melee. Range is also a good choice, specifically a blowpipe, because of the quickness that you'd get each kill with, but for this video I'm using melee just to save on cash. If this was a Slayer task, I would be using a blowpipe just to get it done as quick as possible. Now, I'm also going to be using my Dragon Defender, a Fire Cape, an Imbued Berserker Ring, Amulet of Fury, and a Dragon Scimitar. At first I was using an Abyssal Tentacle, but I wanted to save on my charges, so I put that up, and I just ended up using the Dragon Scimitar for the rest of the video. Now, while fighting the spiritual mages, you're definitely going to want to have Protect from Magic active. They're also kind of prone to attacking the Zamorak follower, specifically the werewolf, so take full advantage of that, because you don't need your Protect from Magic on if they are targeting that werewolf. Because even if you start attacking them, they're not going to retarget you when they're attacking that wolf. So look at that as a way to save on your prayer pots, and also on bank trips. And we are just hitting 300 kills, look at that.
This is Sparta!
Sorry about that, I couldn't help myself. But anyways, for my inventory setup, I'll have Trollheim teleports and house teleports. Just 1 regular restore for my combat stats that get drained during the walk between the boulder and the entrance. I'm going to bring around 4 prayer pots probably, and occasionally 2 or 3 food just in case of an emergency. I actually don't have this, but if you do have a rune pouch, I highly recommend you bring that, because that's going to save you 3 inventory spaces for those dragon boot drops. Also bring a gem bag. You don't really have to bring one of those, but I like to have a gem bag just to get those extra gem drops when they do happen. You also do not have to bring high outcast, because they only drop runes, and of course the dragon boots, which is a 1 in 128 drop rate. I've always enjoyed killing spiritual mages, honestly. They only have 85 HP, so I mean the Slayer tasks that you do get, they go by really quick, especially using a blowpipe. If I was doing this on a Slayer task, you wouldn't be seeing me using melee. I'd be using a blowpipe for sure. Hourly rate, I was probably making around 300 to 400k an hour, sometimes more, just because of the occasional dragon boot drop I was getting when I got lucky. I was only using around 3 prayer pots an hour, probably less than that to be honest, just because of how often the spiritual mages actually do attack that werewolf. So I was only using around maybe 20 to 40k in supplies an hour. That's not very much at all. I also got quite a few hard clue scrolls from the mages, and I actually did each one as I got the drop and saved the chests for the end of the video. So in between killing mages, I also left to do the clue scrolls as soon as I got them. We are also at 600 kills, only 400 left to go. So this actually went pretty fast for me. It wasn't bad at all. I think maybe I spent a total of 4 to 5 hours total to get 1,000 kills, and that was while doing editing work on this video and running around the house doing other things as well. So I think time-wise I did pretty good getting 1,000 kills, and it only took a day. So I was actually getting pretty lucky with the dragon boot drops. I'm not going to tell you how many I actually got, but you'll see at the end of the video just how many I got out of this 1k kill. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. And here we are at 700 kills, only 300 to go before we get to tally up what all we made from 1,000 kills here at Spiritual Mages. You gotta love whenever a hard clue or any kind of clue takes you out to deep wildy, especially the furthest in the wildy you can actually go. That being the wilderness volcano. But I didn't just go once during this clue, I got to go twice. And then, after that, I got to go a third time. All in one clue. And I actually had 2 or 3 clues that were basically all wilderness clues. It was insane. I've never had to do that many wilderness clues in a row. And now we are at 800 total kills, only 200 left to go. Let's do this. We are almost there, guys. And also got another pair of dragon boots. Can't wait to see that final count of dragon boots at the end of the video, man. And let's make that 2 pairs in just one run. You gotta love whenever your RNG's finally working for you. I know I do. And here we are at 900 kills, only 100 more to go. Let's get this, guys. We are so close now. And here's another pair of dragon boots at kill count 935. Not bad. And not only that, but we got another pair of dragon boots at kill count 944. So that's some pretty good luck right there. And there is kill number 1,000. Let's go to the bank, price check all this, and see what all we made. And here we are with the first price check. It is just going to be runes, anti-poisons, pure essence, and a few gems. But the total comes out to be 1.6 mil. So that's pretty damn good for just runes. Can't beat that. There wasn't very many gems, but that's alright. We don't want a lot of those anyways. Now for the second price check, we're just going to be doing the dragon boots. And we actually did better than what the drop rate is, which is 1 out of 128. We got 1 or 2 extra D boots than we should have, coming out to be 2.8 mil. So that's really good. And now I'm actually going to be opening all 8 caskets one at a time. And I'm going to show you all exactly what we get from those. So let's hope third age. Here we go with the first clue, coming out to be 56k, not bad. Here we are with the second clue, it comes out to be not bad at all, 272k, hell yeah. And the third clue, we got 41k, not bad. Here goes our fourth clue, and it is going to give us 53k, a little bit better than the last one, so that's good. And here goes our fifth clue. and it is going to give us 97k, almost 100k, so that's a really good clue, can't beat that. And here goes our 6th clue, going to give us 76k, so that's a good one as well. Here goes our 7th clue, gonna give us only 34k. Not really a good one, probably one of the worst ones we got so far. And here goes our 8th and final clue, gonna give us 58k, so that's a good way to end. And here is everything we got from the loot, 5.2 mil. Not bad, that is including the clue scroll items. So now it's time to go to the Grand Exchange, sell all this, and see exactly what we get in cash. I'll see you all there. And here's what we got from just the runes. Going to be 4.5 mil, not bad. And here's the cash from the clue scroll caskets, 646k, not bad. Coming out for a final total of 5.16 mil, 5.2 mil, so that's really good. And that's from 8 clue scrolls and 10 dragon boots, so I was pretty lucky during this whole thing. And there is loot from 1,000 spiritual mages. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned. I will be making more of these videos to come. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.